Hello there everyone. Today I'm going to show you how you can create custom applications that use Google's new generative AI, also known as Palm. And we're going to use this API right here. So basically what we are going to do is go to this website. It is also going to be the first website in the description below, developers.generativeai.google, and then we're going to join the waitlist. And then I'm going to see this page because I've already signed up and I've been accepted into this waitlist. But what you are going to have to do is enter your email and wait until you get accepted, and your email will look something like this. You're going to click Visit MakerSuite, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go into this page right here called Get API Key. I'm going to create a new API key, but since I already have one generated, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to click this button right here, copy the code. You have to click this right here. Anyways, now we are going to go to another website called Replit, replit.com. Right? So then you create a REPL, make it NodeJS project, give it a random name you want. And then we were going to delete this code because you don't need it, or that comment actually, it's not a code even. Okay, then you click this plus icon right here, search secrets, and we are going to take the API key that we just copied, and we are going to add it into something called an environment variable, right? But here it's called a secret. So you are supposed to give it this exact name, API_key, all caps. This will be important later. Now, what we are going to do is we can go over here, copy this code. I'm just going to show you a quick little tip you can do. So CURL is going to make a request to Google servers and use our API key. We are going to use our API key, replace this text right here with our API key. Then we send the request. Wait a second, and then you get this response, right? So basically, this looks nice and everything, but I'd like to do this, in JavaScript instead. So instead of doing it right here in the command line, we are going to click right here, API Quick Start Guide. Click on Node.js because we are doing JavaScript right now. And we're going to go over here, paste this code in. Then we're going to go paste this code as well once it installs. And then we are going to click this right here, copy this code sample, and I'm going to go over it with you real quick. So basically what we're doing right here is we are importing two libraries for Google Authentication and generative language from Google. Then we are importing this to use here and this to use here. We are then getting a model name and an API key. This is why I told you to name it exactly as I told you, because it's built into this program. You can change it, but it's better to just, work as it's built in. Then you create a new client, then you create a prompt, and then you use the client to generate a text response using your model and your prompt. And then we are going to log the result to the console. So let's run this code real quick. And give it a second to make the request, and then it's going to respond. Okay, there we go, we have a response, but that looks pretty terrible if you do ask me. So what we were going to do instead is we were going to go into here, right after result, we're going to add null, 2. So don't worry about the null, but the 2 is going to play an important role. It is going to take and add 2 spaces after every single one of these lines, or brackets and braces. So it's just gonna make it look a lot nicer. So this is the output. Nothing else really matters. And this is the output, right? But what we want to do instead is only take it so that we only get this output. We don't want the entire object. So what we do is we can also console.log below the result of index 0 dot candidates, again, index 0 dot output. And then we run the project again. And once again, we get this entire object, but we also get just a response. This is pretty cool. But, if you're just experimenting with this API, you do not have to, do this every single time. What you can do is just go over here, click My Library, click Text Prompt, and then talk to the AI right here as well. I'm going to copy the exact same prompt. And something you should, know about this is there is a character limit, so make sure that your request is not too big. Then you can also change a lot of stuff here, the temperature, or, well, yeah, you can just read through all of this. And then we are going to click run, and it does what we asked it. This is pretty nice. And in a future video, I'm probably going to link this up to a website where I'm going to show you how to integrate this into a React application where you can get the response instead of in a console, you will get it on a computer or on a computer screen. It's going to look much nicer. All right, see ya.